Hey, this is Fred from the Big R Fly Shop in Great Falls, Montana with a fly of the week or creature feature of the month, depending on where you see it. This is a little pattern. It's kind of a strip leech sculpin style fly. In this color phase, we're going to call it the sunny side up. Yellow and white seem to be real good fall patterns, color choices for the Missouri River. So this one is one you can throw. I like to fish it on a switch rod, swinging it. You can also cast and strip, works both ways. Fish on. Alright, we're starting on a partridge double Waddington shank. Gonna tie a loop with some 15-pound Maxima. Throw on some 32nd Realize. Work with a little tan UV crystal flash. White rabbit strip. And we're going to be finishing off with some Enrico Pugliese streamer brush. Alright, we're going to start with the thread base on the shank here. Just using some white 210 denier thread. And I've got my hook loop with a 15-pound Maxima. Lay that in there, and want to make sure that loop aligns flat with the shank as well. Clip that off. We're going to lay in our eyes. I'm just going to tie this off, and then I'm going to glue it with some Zap-A-Gap. That'll make extra certain that that loop doesn't get pulled, and keep those eyes nice and steady on the hook. Alright, next step is to throw in a little crystal flash. Just going to grab about, probably about 5 strands, 6 strands. I like to just fold that over my thread. Tie it in. Clip it off about the length of my tail. So tying in the bunny, we're just going to bring this around a couple wraps right up to the eyes. Trim that off there. And the final step is to throw in this Enrico streamer brush, and this is where we're going to finish our head. This stuff is really quick and easy, a lot quicker than doing your own dubbing loop. Just going to stroke those fibers back and then figure eight this right around the eyes. You can build this head larger by putting a couple turns in front of the hook. If you want it smaller, then you can pretty much just finish it right away. Then I'm going to use a cheap pair of tying scissors to cut the wire rather than my good ones. And that fly is a wrap. All we need to do is stick on our hook. There are a lot of choices for hooks. These trocar hooks from Eagle Claw are pretty BA. So I've got my little Lupa Maxima there. I just need to fold that. Pop it over the eye. Wrap it down. And that baby's ready for fishing. These hooks are super sharp. The nice thing about them is after you bang a few rocks, you can always replace them. You can get 4 or 5 hook replacements out of one of these flies. They're pretty durable. Fish on.